Hi, good morning, Instagram fans. How are you? It's Simone, your girl from God's Daily Portion. So guys, I am late with this post, but I am still going to do it because it's long in coming and I wanted to have put it up there. So 2 weeks ago, we had what's called one of Jamaica's biggest gospel concerts, entitled Unity in the City. And this year, our lineup was, we had 6 artists. Tasha Cobb being the main treat, Travis Green, what's his name again? Was it Ezekiel Walker, I think? No, it wasn't. Fred Hammond, sorry. Rondell Positive, Marian Hall, Minister Marian Hall, and Rhoda Isabella. Now, for starters, I'm gonna give you what I consider to be the pros and the cons of this concert. And I'm hoping that this video will somehow get to the organizers of this event so that they can look at what they did good and also fix what went wrong in the eyes of the public. Because I found too that one of the best ways to fix your issues is really to hear from your recipients, or in this case the patrons. So guys, the first thing is that the venue for me is ideal for such an event, right? And because it holds just about the right amount of persons. I mean, and when I say right amount in this case, the truth is that I guess for this concert you really can't really predict, but you know you're going big. And so if you're going big, the stadium, the National Stadium, is one of the first places to sort of earmark for such an event. And so the venue was, I'll give them 10 out of 10 for the venue. In terms of promotion, from all indication, the event was well promoted. And I say that because, again, the National Stadium was, if you ask me, 90% filled in terms of the various areas that they would have earmarked. You had the ultimate, the ultimate, the platinum, the VIP, the bleachers, the grandstand, and so they had the various areas filled to capacity. Well, with some room, of course, but if you ask me, as I said, again, it was the various areas were full. So guys, you went all out to promote, to ensure you got the crowd you were looking for, and sure enough, you got the crowd that you were anticipating. Now, the lineup in terms of the artists was just superb. I mean, those 6 artists, if you ask me, literally indeed could have easily brought the house down, and they did, except there are some issues which I'll raise those in a couple of minutes, guys. I just want to earmark first the positives, because again, as I said, it is one of Jamaica, it's one of those concerts that annually it is quite obvious that we have begun to look forward to in the Christian community here. And so getting the kind of the lineup that you guys had, it was wonderful. It was good. It was wonderful. The timing of the concert, in terms of the time that is set, that's okay. So that's about it for the positives. Let's move into some of the negatives now, guys. And the negatives, if you ask me, I felt that's what has motivated me to really come on here to speak about them. Number one, the concert did not start on time. That was for starters. The concert did not start on time, and it wasn't until way after 6 before we heard a voice which we realized to have in the end to have been Miss Kitty, that came on, The Voice, of course, came on to say, you know, there were some delays. Now, talking about delays, everything else for the night was delayed. And there was seemingly no explanation given for the various delays, except that we started assuming amongst ourselves as patrons what was happening. And one of the things we noticed is that based on where I was sitting, I can tell you for a fact that one of the MC was late, right? And of course, all the artists thereafter was late. Now, organizers, I don't know if you've already put it out or not. I haven't seen it myself, but already we are aware that Travis Green missed his flight. Now, let me say something. I said to myself when I heard that Travis Green missed his flight, that this has got to be a joke, because I'm sure you would have had to have made a down payment to Travis Green to come to Jamaica for this concert, right? And it's no excuse for missing his flight. He knows that he has this big event, and I don't know if it's a case where you guys have pointed out to Travis Green the seriousness of this concert, how anticipated it is, how serious, apart from the fact that it's kingdom business, that this is business. And so the fact that it is business, it's not okay to miss your flight. Why would you have set your flight? Because we know flights can be delayed. We know different things can happen. So why would you have set your flight so close to the event, whether it's coming in the morning of the event or the night before? The fact is, the measurement of the time to have gotten here for the event was obviously miscalculated on his part. And so he missed it. And he knows that he's one of the featured acts that every year persons look forward to seeing Travis Green. Now, Travis, I'm saying to you right here, you can say you heard it from me, Simone, of God's Daily Portion. You disappointed your fans by missing your flight and not coming to this event. The organizers, you can correct me. You can put it out there to say what really happened to Travis Green. Now, the next thing is that the band changeover, guys. Oh my God, that was a hot mess. The band changeover, it is quite obvious that for Fred Hammond, that his team obviously did not come in before to test the system. I don't know if it's a case again where he came in the morning, and so his team didn't get a chance to come and test the system for compatibility and that kind of thing. But the band change, guys, was horrible, right? Horrible at every level. And to say how horrible it was, we cut one of our main acts, another of the main acts that we all look forward to, Rhoda Isabella. I mean, again, I said to myself, Rhoda is one of those persons that everybody was looking forward to seeing. Rhoda only did two songs, and from all indication, you can tell it's almost as if she was dragged off the stage. Now, let me get it right. Let me say this now. It's not that anybody came and dragged her off, but by the time she started singing, as far as we could see, Rhoda was off the stage. And then that long gap between Rhoda and Fred Hammond coming to the stage obviously said that there were issues. Now, if you ask me, based on my era and when that Fred has been on the scene, Fred is one of those that you look forward to. I don't think Fred was at his optimum. I don't even know if Fred was ready for this concert based on what I saw. It appeared again as if Fred came in that day. Fred was jet lagged, and so he didn't get a chance to truly give his best performance. I don't know how prepared he was, or if he was told exactly what is it that he's coming to, but Fred didn't seem to be as prepared, if you ask me. And so it wasn't a performance that I enjoyed, and from where I was sitting in the bleacher stand, it wasn't one that was well received. Marian Hall was out in her glory, guys, but what we noticed is that Marian seemed to have gotten the longest time for the night. to have performed. I don't know if that was part of the plan, but she was there for a mighty long time. Granted, as I said, she was well received, so I have no negatives there. It's just that the timing again seemed as if something was wrong. Rondell, I know, was in the stadium, because I did see when Rondell come in, but again, he didn't go on the stage for quite a long time. But of course, once Rondell got there, he did his thing, he delivered, and so he was pretty good as usual. But we're really disappointed that Rhoda didn't get a chance to have performed. Now, of course, what I noticed now, guys, is that Tasha, as great as she was, Tasha entered the stadium after 11 in the night. And so I said to myself, I don't know what plans you guys had. If the concert was to have started at 6 or 7, based on your lineup with 6 artists, I don't know what was the plan. However, as I said, I won't knock that, because Tasha was pretty good. I must give you guys kudos though for that pre-concert, that pre-show that was in the beginning, that highlighting or showcasing our local acts was a thumbs up, guys. Another 10 out of 10. And I'm happy that you did that, because again, it's one of our biggest shows in the island, and giving our Jamaicans a chance to be featured is lovely. Very good, very good, very good. Now, let's talk about your MC, guys. Obviously there was something went AY with your MCs. I love Elaine, guys. I love Elaine. I think she's beautiful when it comes to singing. But I don't think Elaine was ideal for your MC. I don't know, what were you thinking? Why would you guys have chosen Elaine to be one of your MC? She's awesome with singing, honestly. And I think maybe if you put her with a stronger personality, it wouldn't have highlighted her flaws at being an MC. IT as usual, but you see, like IT need like a Nadine or somebody else that's stronger. But I mean, Elaine, it was her first try for me, and I wasn't impressed. Put it that way. I mean, I loved her when she went to do her songs and that kind of thing, but Elaine's voice is too soft for the kind of crowd, guys, and the whole work. So it didn't work. And so if I was to give your MC a grading, it would be 5 out of 10. I know I might be marking hard, but that's just me. So Tasha, 10 out of 10. Fred, I'm gonna give Fred just a 2 out of 10. That was not his best performance. Marian Hall will get I'm gonna give her 9, actually, guys. I tell you why, because Marian has been doing a lot of talking, and Marian is not understanding. Yes, there's a place for the talking, but there's also expectations for her to minister. So she did a lot of talking, which sort of she came, put it this way, she came on and she got a crowd that's riled and railing and ready to go. And so she came on. Yes, her timing to come on was great, right? Because we needed to have just charged the atmosphere. But then with all that talking, she sort of lost the crowd and then had to work again to build that crowd up. So I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10. Rhoda, I can't grade Rhoda because she wasn't given a fair chance at Unity in the City, guys, to minister and allow us to see her. I mean, we know how good this girl is. We know how anointed this girl is. The truth is, even with those 2 songs, the moment she hit the stage, you could tell that the atmosphere was charged, but we didn't get a chance to really see Rhoda. And so, organizers, I think you did Rhoda a displeasure, and so I think you owe Rhoda an apology, and so she has to get a comeback, right? Who else? Rondell, of course, yes. Rondell, I'll give him 10 out of 10. He was on time. His performance was good. His timing was good. So I'll give him a 10 out of 10. Organizers, what can I say? If I was to grade you for this year, it's a 5 out of 10, guys. You guys got the biggest stage, the biggest opportunity to have hit it big this year. And so you did not nail it, guys. Honestly, I said to myself, for those platinum persons, not platinum, the ultimate, those who paid their funds for the ultimate package, I don't know if you gave them value for money, guys, based on how things went. timing and all. Those are some things we got to get right, guys. We got to get right. And I tell you why it's so important for us to get it right. You see, in the secular world, when they go all out to plan their events, they go all out to plan their events and they ensure it is properly organized. And if it's late, fashionably late, for them it's acceptable. But you have to recognize that in Christendom, once we are late, the whole world tumbles down on us. Once we make a mistake, the critics are there eating us alive, that, you know, we're Christians and we're so unorganized. So guys, this year it's a 5 out of 10 for me. But altogether, I mean, it for me, let me say something. When if I was to measure, compare it to last year, when I got to the show last year, guys, all the way to the end, I was worshiping from I entered the stadium until I left. This year, it was a challenge. I was so distracted. It was a challenge because of all the hiccups, guys. All the hiccups, right? I mean, when I look at it, you guys were able to get all the major people out. You were able to get all the major people promoting this thing for you. Everything was I mean, you did all your pre-work. So why is it on the day when you were to execute, you guys did not execute as you should? So that's it from me. I needed to come on, and as I said, I needed to share my view on the whole matter of unity in the city. And so that's it from me, guys. So thank you, and I hope you won't hold me thinking that I have been too harsh with you guys and stuff. But hey, we need to get this right, and we are going to get it right. And feedback is important. So I needed to just put my 2 cents on it. Don't think I'm trying to kill you guys or anything of the sort. I mean, you will always have my support on this, guys. But we need to get it right. All right, we need to get it right. So that's it from me. I'm your girl Simone of God's Daily Portion and GDP Writers Workshop JA. Tuning out. Bye.